Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this highly anticipated edition of Wolves Weekly. Coming in with the preview right now of Western Oregon, Humboldt State showdown for the GNAC title this weekend in Arcata. How are you doing today, Arne?
Good, real good. It's definitely an opportunity for us to play for a title the last game of the season. Everybody's picking Humboldt, which we like it that way. We're the underdogs going in, and even though we beat them at home, we feel that going on the road is going to be a very tough task to play a very good Humboldt team.
And right now, we will mention, not to give them too much credit or anything, they are ranked number 14 in the country. They've only lost one game this year. As you mentioned, it was here at home when Western Oregon's homecoming game. You guys played really well against them, put up 40 points on the board against them.
Yeah, they're definitely a quality football team that have a lot of talented players, both offense, defense, and special teams. We have to play a well-rounded ball game and make sure we keep their offense intact and also keep their defense off-balanced.
There are a couple other elements to this game that make it maybe a little bit more tricky. Playing a team twice in a season is always difficult. Playing a team twice in 4 weeks has to be pretty tough on there as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why our GNAC schedules that such a fast turnaround. We think you want to spread that out. Hopefully they'll do that in the future because it does make it very tough. What really the issue is the adjustments that's going to be made by your players and also by the coaching staff, and to do those at what time of the game. So it's very tricky. It's a lot harder than people think. You're talking to NFL coaches even. That's the thing that they talk about is playing each other twice and within a short time period is one of the hardest things to do. We definitely know our players are motivated. We just hope we can make some key adjustments at critical times against an extremely good Humboldt team.
Will you line yourself up with a sort of different game plan, or do you make adjustments more as you go throughout the game?
A combination of both. We'll self-scout. We'll self-scout ourselves. We'll scout obviously what has changed that they've made changes to, but also anticipate the changes that we expect in the game. We do anticipate to be a much different game than before. Our D-line controlled the game really. We know their offensive line is physical, so we do anticipate that's going to be a hard-fought battle, and the same thing with our line against their D-line.
Fantastic. Like you said, thanks for mentioning some of those keys for Western Oregon there. We know that you guys you had senior day here a couple of weeks ago, but this is the final regular season game for 19 Western Oregon seniors. It's been a pretty strong class for you, and I know that this has to be a goal of theirs to go out on top with this one as well.
We have some very special seniors that have been here for 4 to 5 years that have done a tremendous job leading this program, and for them to play for a conference championship at the last game of the season is definitely that situation that they want to put themselves in. And we also know that Humboldt is a senior-driven team also that'll have quite a few seniors that are significant players for them and their last. It'll be a very emotional game on both sides, and also the environment and for what's at stake.
Well, I just want to mention, you talked about the seniors. There's some keys for the game we have coming in this one as well. You talked about the play on both sides of the trenches right there. But what are some of the other keys to the game? I know last time you guys seemed to really do very well on the turnover side of the ball.
Yeah, their quarterback does not turn the ball over. We kept him off balance a little bit and got some turnovers in our favor, but he does a very good job of not taking sacks and also keeping control of the football. And the running back is one of the top running backs in the nation. So we don't anticipate us having that many opportunities that we did last game that we played them, but we do know that we must get turnovers and take care of football for us to change the tide momentum-wise because we're such an explosive offense.
What about you guys offensively? What were some of the keys for you? Last time you had a couple big plays from your wide receivers. Tyrell Williams came through the big one. Trevor Gates was his normal self and came through some big plays there as well.
They're a loose man team that will walk some people down at times, but really our our receivers will have to make plays on their corners. We're able to have a couple balls bounce our way. They could easily bounce their way next time. So we have to get better, and we have to make those plays and be sharper throwing the football and catching. And then our offensive line must they did a good job last game, but still have to get better to take the pressure off of our quarterback. And so our running backs need to play well.
We just want to make a mention that Arcata is not that far away in terms of the GNAC overall. Just a little drive down I-5. You guys cut right over by Grants Pass and go down 199 and get down to Arcata after a connection with 101. There are still tickets available through the Humboldt State website at hsujacks.com, but they are going fast. So just want to make a mention to all fans. It's always great to have support, especially on the road. Make a little noise out there. The Redwood Bowl is a very nice sight to watch a football game as well. And chance to watch Western Oregon go for its first ever football Great Northwest Athletic title. So just want to say, Arne, thank you very much for joining us today. And fans, thank you all for watching this preview edition of Wolves Weekly.